Shout out to Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
This is Steven Espinosa from Showtime Sports. Shout out to Money Brown TV. What's up, Brian Custer from Showtime Championship Boxing. I gotta give a big shout out to Money Brown TV.
Give a shout out to Money Brown TV from the punchline.
Hey, yeah, Money Brown, we on the way up, baby. Yeah, Toesville coming up, baby. Look at us now.
Yo, what's going on out the fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. This one here is on 3 big dogs in this fight game. We have Fundora, the new unified super welterweight world champion, one of the tallest, most active young fighters in the game today. Then we have Terence Crawford, the undefeated 4-division world champion, the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. He just beat Errol to become, the champion at super middleweight. And then we have Errol Spence Jr., the former unified WBC, IBF, and Super WBA welterweight world champion. He's looking to be a 2-division world champion, when he take on Fundora. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, after Terence Crawford just had his fight against Errol at 154, a lot of people felt like he didn't look too hot. You understand? He didn't look like the Terence Crawford of old who had 11 straight knockouts. You dig what I'm saying? And all eyes turned to Errol Spence Jr. on his rematch with Terence Crawford, and it being at 154. You feel me? So what Errol Spence has to do is take care of business, right, with Fundora, become world champ, and he's in a great position to fight Terence Crawford in a rematch, if that's what he wants. You know what I mean? If that's what he wants. And Terence Crawford, you will have to answer the call because both of y'all at 154 and both of y'all have titles. You know what I mean? So we have to see what Errol Spence want to do. And this is a good way to get back into, the good graces of the fans. And not only that, go and see if you can get your rematch. Now, Terence Crawford, we all know he looked like he's trying to chase Canelo Alvarez, but that has been taken off the table by the man who looked like he's promoting him now in Turkey Al-Sheikh. You know what I mean? After the Majamon fight, because he felt like, in what he saw at Terence Crawford, he felt like, I don't think Crawford can really beat Canelo Alvarez. He want to blame it on the money. Oh, Canelo asking for too much money. He's never going to get that. So I'm going to focus my attention on Terence Crawford versus Jerron Boots and his Virgil Ortiz or other big fights. Yeah, I know you will now. Because you look like, I just saved $1. I just saved $1. You feel me? And now with Terence Crawford, what do you want to do next? Because as he taking the Canelo fight off the table for you, and you saying you want the Canelo fight, you was adamant on that's the biggest fight you want because of the payday. You want payday? You want payday? You know what I mean? You want that Canelo Alvarez payday, and you probably say, I'm going after this shit. So you have to make a decision now. Who you going to fight? Bud, Virgil, or Ortiz? Virgil or Boots. Now, Fundora, he's in a great position because, as much as people want to see the Errol Spence and the Terence Crawford rematch, or they don't want to see it, Fundora is right there to say, hey, don't forget about me. I'm the unified champion at 154, right? If I take out Errol Spence, then I'm right there for the Terence Crawford fight. So don't sleep on me. I'm a player in this game. I just beat Tim Tszyu, became the champ, and now I'm a big-time dude. So, Fundora, he's right there as well. You can't give up on him. A lot of people feel like Errol Spence going up to 154. He'll be a better fighter. But after the Terence Crawford fight, a lot of people wonder how much left he got in the gas tank. Is he really all the way in or 1 foot in, 1 foot out by the way he's speaking and things of that nature? So a lot of people trying to see. You know what I'm saying? When I look at EJ, y'all know I'm going to have faith in EJ until he lead the game. But it's up to him to show what type of faith he got in himself. You know what I'm saying? And go out there and handle your business against Fundora. And after that, you right back on top. Because we have to remember who Errol Spence is. Errol Spence was one of the highest selling pay-per-views, at the time. With, hanging up there with everybody else. At this time, in this era right now where we stand in boxing. So a lot of people want to fight EJ because they know he go bring in good numbers, you go get a good check, and it's going to be on a nice stage where you go get a lot of eyeballs on that fight. So now with him losing to Terence Crawford, it's time to see if that drawing power is still there, which I think the drawing power is still there. Because you got to understand, once you take a loss like that, people want to see how you bounce back. People want to see if you still, the same fighter, just had a bad night, or something going on, that night, things like that. Or if you really lost a step and it's time for you to hang it up because, muscle memory ain't there no more. And, all the situations you've been through, car accident, eye surgery, just everything you've been through plays a part, So then it comes down to Errol Spence and his mental state, which we know he's mentally tough. But at the same time, you're still human too, So a lot of shit could weigh on you, can play on your mental, asking yourself, do I still want to do this? Do I want to go in there and do this? Especially when I made this amount of money. Like I'm straight for the rest of my life, So it's going to be up to Errol Spence to step up and handle his business. But all roads leads to Crawford and Errol still. All roads lead to them. All roads lead to them because of how things are set up. Errol Spence take care of business, he's right back on top, bro. He's right back on top because he become the unified champion at 154. Crawford just got one scrap. Jamil Charlo is the champion in recess. And my other guy, I can't pronounce his name right now, he got a title I think he's about to fight Virgil Ortiz, right? So right now, looking at overall the situation, Errol Spence will be the guy with 2 titles. So that would make him the #1 guy at 154 right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to him to see how far he want to take it and things of that nature. And you in there, if Virgil Ortiz was to win, big time fight in Texas. Errol Spence, Virgil from Dallas, Errol from Dallas. They had their little words. Virgil wanted to fight Terence Crawford. You see Turkey Al-Sheikh, he removed Terence Crawford's name from Canelo. He had Virgil and Jerron Boots Ennis at 154. So, Errol Spence is in position to make some big fights happen because if you get Errol Spence and Virgil, that shit is big in Dallas. Yeah, it's big at the Cowboy Stadium. You get Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, it's a rematch for 3 scrapper dappers. Then you get Terence Crawford and Virgil Ortiz. Virgil been winning that fight since 147. It's a slobber knocker, a banger. Could Virgil go out there and push, and, get Bud up out of there. So they all in a good position, bro, and they all good fights. Even though people say, well, I don't want to see Errol Spence and Terence Crawford no more because Terence Crawford watched Errol Spence. He did this, he did this, he did this, he did this. But it is a few question marks out there. It's a few question marks out there. We ain't gonna make no excuses, but it's a few question marks out there. Like, why them gloves busting? You dig what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna bring that up. Yeah, why they busting it? Even at 147, then they bust at 154. Something ain't right. You dig me? But overall, he got the W. Can't say nothing about it. You feel me? Do I want to see Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford too? Yes, I do, because that's just money B. I want to see Errol Spence get his get back or try to get his get back. You lose the second fight, the man just better than you. But you got to try to get your get back. You dig what I'm saying? With Terence Crawford, bad boy. Future Hall of Famer, can't take nothing away from him. He's a bad motherfucker, Sebastian Fundora, salute to him. But I want to see my dude Errol back on top. I want to see him doing this thing, and I'm going to root for him all the way. But at the end of the day, all roads lead to Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. That's how I feel. Straight like that, and money be on to the next.